Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Virgo, for your meditative session, you guys got Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Number 31 making a 4. I really feel like this is a past energy for a lot of you, but for some of you guys, I mean, again, timelines, but I think that because you've let go, the new is about to come in, right? I feel like there's something about like, again, everyone's different. Everyone's in a different timeline. Like some of you guys have yet to let go, and some of you guys have let go a long time ago and are waiting for like things to come in for you, the new, right? And I think this is for like mostly, I mean, again, it's for everyone, but I feel like the timeline I'm talking about is someone who has already let go, like someone who did this a while ago. And it's like, you know, they say like when you let go, you get all the things, you know, you create space for the new, and, you know, like new people can come in, new relationships can come in. And I feel like that's what you've been waiting for a really long time. And I feel like that is kind of like what's going on here. There's something like about to be birthed from the fact that there's all the space now for the things to come in. And again, I think you've been waiting a while. And what's a while? I don't know. Like, again, time is weird, but I feel like you're ready, you know, and you're just like, it's not like you're waiting, but you're like, where and when. And I would want to say like now, right? So yeah, Virgo, I really love this message. Let's pull some cards and see what we got. So Virgo, I feel like this is like what's coming to you because you've decided to let go, right? And I think it was a really hard thing for you to do. You know, we try as hard as we can to let go of certain things, but I think unconsciously and like, you know what I mean? Like if someone's like in your heart, it's like, where do they go? Do you know what I mean? Like, do they leave after like the relationship's done? Like, obviously not. And I think that's kind of like what happened here. It's like, even though you were guided to let go, it was a really like difficult process for you. And how I know it was so difficult was the 9 of Swords, right? This is like insomnia, terror, you know, like a nightmare, like, and I think you were able to transform all of this like negative energy into something like very positive, right? I feel like this kind of transformed you into like the Empress, where this like hard work, right, and letting go, right? Like there's something here about having to let go of this person. It created such a like, it was so hard for you to do. Like, I can feel it. It was very, very hard for you to let go of this person. And it's like, because you did that, you were able to rebalance, like reclaim your own energy, reclaim your own, do you know what I'm saying? Like reclaim yourself back, right? Like it's like you gave everything away and like you couldn't find your way back to yourself, and you finally did. And I feel like, I don't know how to explain this. I feel like this is you and then not you, right? It's like, I think this is like, I don't know how to explain this. I feel like this is like you as a child. It's literally a mushroom in the background, but I feel like that's like, today I'm seeing it as like you as a kid and like your future self. And then this is the middle self. This is you in the middle, right? It's like I don't have you as the child. Like I have you as a child, like you right now, and then you in the future. It's like your future self. I don't know how like this makes sense, but it's like your future self helped you. I don't know how like that's possible, but it's like you from a different timeline like came in and like was like, yeah, like I need to help. Like I have to give this one, like me from the past some help, because whenever they received help. Okay, so do you know like in Harry Potter number 3, when he thinks his dad saved him, and he's like, it's like he thinks his mom or his dad saved him. And then he sees himself like dying, and he's like, my mom and my dad come like right now, like they come right now. And then Hermione's like, no one's coming, like you're gonna die. And then he realizes like he was the one that he saw. It was himself saving himself. Like, dude, I'm saying that's what I'm getting from this. It's like you saved yourself, but it's like some part of you saved yourself. And I feel like it's like your future self, like someone. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it's your future self, if that makes any sense, saved your like present self, right? And it's like, I don't know how it's possible. It's like, I don't like trying, like what? Like, that's what I'm getting though. It's like you were waiting for someone to come. Like you were like, oh, I know that they're going to come for me. I think you were waiting for like this person. You're like, I know they're going to come back. And I feel like they never did. And you had to like save yourself, right? And I feel like this is you. And I don't think you saw yourself in that. Like, I don't think, again, it's like Harry thinks it's his mom or dad. He's like, it was such a powerful like spell. He was like, I could never do that. But it's like the same thing here for you. It's like you're thinking that someone's going to come and save you. And what you don't realize is it's you. Like they came and saved you. And I don't even know if to this day you know that it was you. So I feel like that's what I have to tell you. It's like it was you this whole time. Like I think you thought it was like someone else helping you or guiding you, right? It's like it was always you. And I think you need to start seeing yourself more in this way, because it was you this whole time. And I really, really like this. I feel like you did a lot of like this process consisted of a lot of healing, right? Because I have the 8 of Cups and I have the 7 of Cups, right? So I have 2 cups here. Like cups, and I feel like here it's kind of like, do you see she's like dreaming, and it's kind of reminding me of like when you detox, you have to like they put somebody to sleep for a really long time, right? I think I was like hearing an Aussie interview, and he was like, yeah, like they just knocked me out for like 3 weeks a month, to just because there's just no way I was going to be able to stop drinking, right? And that's kind of what I feel like happened here. If you've been in like a sort of like stagnant, or you know your 3D is like not really wasn't like very eventful for a while, it's because this is what was kind of happening, right? It's like all the energy that you had to go to healing. Again, I feel like this really broke you, this love, it really, really hurt you. And with the 8 of Cups, I feel like this is kind of now you in the present, right? It's like, I know it's like a serious thing to talk about, but that's the only thing that I can think of when that's what I thought about when I saw this card. It's like they put you kind of to sleep so that they could like work on you. So you might have felt, again, like they couldn't really knock you out for like, you know, a month, and I don't think this is a month, like this is a while, right? This is like more than that, right? This is a long time that they were just like, yeah, we're gonna have to keep her like sedated for a while because she needs to heal, right? And we, like, again, like people, you might have like not really seen a lot of friends, not seen a lot of family, just kind of been in your room, and you're like, wow, like this period of time is so weird, so strange, like, but that's what was needed, right, at that time to help you. And that's them, like they're there, even in like your dreams. That's what I'm saying, like they're there, they were there at all times. It's just like, again, like not something that you might have been like really consciously aware of at that time, but now you might be like, oh yeah, that was a long period of time, like, you know what I mean? They did like knock me out for a long time, or there was a lot of stagnancy at that period. And I think it was for your protection, right? Because you were in such a state where I feel like if they gave you too many things, or they gave you a lot of gifts, like you wouldn't have even known what to do with it, you know? And now I feel like you're definitely ready, right? With this 8 of Cups, I feel like you're ready to like receive, right? His like palms are open, right? Like he's ready. His chakras are aligned, right? And like this person's happy, right? Like this person, I feel like this is you now, like in the present. And it's really interesting to me because I see someone else who might have been doing work on themselves. And I'm gonna be honest, the first thing I got, I'll go into like what I initially thought and then now kind of what I'm thinking. But I initially, when I saw these cards, was like, okay, so we have someone here, right? A fire energy. I don't think this is you, Virgo. We have someone who, this is like the culprit, right? With the justice in reverse and the wheel of fortune in reverse. This is the culprit. And I'm like, what the hell was like coming for Virgo, right? With this Two of Pentacles, it's like a decision that has to be made, right? And I feel like it has to be made on this person, right? It has to be made on this like King of Wands, like, right? Because we have here with the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So here we're already getting like, yeah, you guys are matching, right? With the King and the Queen of Wands. But it's like, it's also, it's like the truth needs to be either spoken about or like truth is coming in about this person. And again, I'm just going to call them the culprit. I don't want to get into their energy, but hold on. Yeah, I feel like now that you are like stable, right? Like now that you're stable, now that you are like not, like this is the self card, right? Like you're aligned, right? We have two cards of alignment and two cards of like the palms being open. And I feel like now that you are aligned, now that things like are clear to you, and I feel like it's like kind of symbolic of like how this person sees you. I feel like this person sees you as someone who's very stable. So yeah, I feel like this person sees you as like aligned. I think they see you as someone who's very stable. And I think they're like confused as to like what's going on with you. I feel like you haven't talked to this person. Obviously, like this is the person that you had to learn to let go of. This is the person that like hurt you. This is the person that, you know, wasn't in the greatest energy, right? With justice in reverse and the wheel in reverse. Yeah, I felt like they're coming back, right? Because I have someone like here taking their mask off, right? With the Five of Swords. And I feel like it's interesting. I'm like, who is this like revealing themselves? Like, what are they revealing? And I got the Page of Wands. So I feel like right away I was like, okay, it's the King of Wands, but let's confirm even further. And I feel like it's confirmed, right? With the Temperance. It's like they've learned a lot. They've balanced themselves out. Like they've gotten help in balancing themselves out, and they want to like seek a future, like put in work with you. And I feel like, yeah, communication is coming in with the Ten of Coins, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. It's like, again, like there's something left here, unfortunately, or fortunately. I don't know how it is that you see it, because again, I feel like you took a lot of time in like releasing this person and letting go. And I feel like you're now sitting in Empress energy, and it was like all done by you. Like obviously the divine helped you, and like, you know, there's, I guess, like maybe your higher self here. Like there's so much help, right? And so much time where you needed to heal. So it's like the fact that what I see coming, right, is some sort of honesty, some sort of truth with the Ace of Swords. And I see you guys are matching, right, a King and a Queen of Wands. And I see a decision needing to be made with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, you've just learned to like balance yourself out as well. And then here they come, right? Because it's like, who is this Five of Swords? Who is the one that's revealing themselves? Who is the one that's taking the mask off? And it's the Page of Wands, right? It's someone who I feel like was reckless at one point. And it's like, what do they want to offer? I feel like they want to offer you a lot, right? With the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins, the Two of Cups, communication. Again, what have they been through? They've been helped, right? With the Bodhisattva, with Temperance, and the Nine of Coins. It's like they do seek some sort of like reaping, right? Like they want to like grow with you, right? And again, this is someone who really hurt you. This is someone, again, and I don't know what you're going to choose. I mean, I always say choose yourself, right? You were the one that saved you. they weren't, right? Like you thought they were the one that was like everything, and it's like, no, you are, right? So it's like, now that you've learned that, I feel like this whole situation is going to seem very, very different to you, right? Like, I feel like the 10 of Cups back then would have meant so much to you. This 2 of Cups back then would have meant so much to you. This 10 of Coins would have meant so much to you. But how does it seem to you now, right? Like, do things seem different to you now, knowing that you were the one that like helped yourself, knowing that you were the one that was the powerful one that got you through the cycle? Like, I feel like you kind of, again, it's like there's something here that has to be spoken. There's something here that's unfinished. And again, it's all up to you. The last card I have here is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups to me is someone who's going with the flow of the universe. Someone who's like, if you look, like, she's not chained. She's free, right? And that's what I feel like you are. You're free to make your own choice. There are a lot of cups in this reading, right? 3 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. So yeah, there is a lot of love in the situation, and that's not the problem, right? Like, love was never the problem. Obviously, you love this person to death. Like, that's not the problem. The problem is like what happened, what ensued afterwards, and like what happened to you afterwards, right? And it's like I know you learned a lot, like, about your energy and like how to, like, I mean, I see you in Queen Coin energy, right? Very stable, right? So self, right? Empress, Crone. So I don't think this person is going to be a problem to you. Or maybe this is like the only person that you feel like is a problem, right? It's like, I could deal with anyone, but this person, like, if they came back, it would be a problem. And I want you to know that don't like give this person that power over you. Like, you're giving this person power by saying like, oh, this is the only person I could like not really like handle. You know what I'm saying? This is the only person that would like, you know, that was able to bring me down here. But it's okay, Virgo. Like, it's really okay. Like, you got this. You're sitting in such like high energy. There's no one that could do that to you. I'm telling you now. You've learned such a like valuable lesson. No one in this life is like going to be able to take that away from you. Even this person, if they come around again. And whatever they have to offer you, it's like, it doesn't matter. What matters is you, and keeping this energy within yourself, and knowing that there's no one that's going to be able to derail you from like you, right? Or lead you back down, or, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're scared, and it's like, don't be. Like, you're literally the Empress, the Queen of Coin. You saved yourself. It's like, you were the one that saved you, right? And you have to recognize that, and you are very powerful. And you have done a lot of healing. And I really think that whatever happens, the power remains in your hands, right? We have the Ace of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Like, power remains in your hand. Like, do you see how she's holding like the staff too? Like, it's not, you know, it's not up to this person, it's up to you. And even though I feel like they're coming in with good intentions, it's whatever you want. Don't give this person the power over you. You literally have completed this really, really amazing cycle. Not amazing, but hard. I think it's amazing though. I really do, because it's like of where you came from, and like how you've risen, right? And like the way that you did it on your own. So again, I know like Spirit was there, and I know like you were being guided by like the divine and other like things, but I definitely feel like the main thing that you need to acknowledge is yourself right now. And no one's going to be able to take this stability away from you. Nobody. That's what you've learned from the cycle. So yeah, Virgo, I really love this reading. You guys got Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Let's see if there's any Divine Feminines out there for you. So I feel like, again, this is reminding me of the timelines. There's something here about like timelines, right? And like, for some of you who have like not healed yet, and you know, like they're here in this stage where you're recuperating, it's like you have Catherine Labor, the patron, I'm saying that wrong, but I'm sorry, the patroness of miraculous healing. I'm ready to heal. I'm worthy of miracle. I'm worthy of the miracles meant for me. This is like asking for guidance for like that help. Look at this card, like how like beautiful it is. I love this card. It's like, if you want to like heal, you just know that you're the one that heals yourself, right? If you're in this beginning stage, and just know that like you're all you ever needed, right? Like in terms of this healing, like no, like this person, if you're waiting for them to come around and like help you heal, they're not. like they don't ever show up, right? Like I'm ahead in the timeline, right? Because the person I'm speaking to, I feel like has already healed and they're already here. Like Sappho, the poetess, I love every inch of my body and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Again, I think this is about yourself, right? Remember I was like, I don't know if who the crone was, and then I'm like, no, the crone is you. Like you saved yourself, right? No one came to save you. You did it all on your own. And yeah, you had a lot of help from the divine, but like they want you to credit yourself. Like that's what they want. They want you to credit yourself. So for whichever like time period you're in, if you're like in the healing stage or you're in this stage where it's like this like has brought you to like a place where you really like love yourself and you really accept yourself and you're really like happy with all, like you should be really happy with all the work that you did on your own, right? Like all the effort and all of the energy that you put in for yourself, right? And that's what I'm getting with this card. It's like you're very like the end, like this is like a gift for you, right? Like to acknowledge yourself. And if you're here, know that this is like where you're going, right? It's possible like to get this far on your own. And obviously like ask for help from the divine if you're like in this stage. But again, like I see it ultimately being you who like saves yourself. So yeah, Virgo, I really love this reading. I love you guys. I hope this resonates and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.